Hi Weirdos, it's Maggie. This is Bill. He is my mom's cat. She is in heaven right now, but he came to live with me when she died a number of years ago, so he's very old and he is precious. Anywho, we're not here to talk about Bill. And yes, I know I look great in my pajamas, and don't miss out on my Christmas socks in February. It's very cold here. I don't care if they're for Christmas. It's very cold. Anywho, I have a little list here of things to talk about today. My first thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is I watched and took notes last night on the name of his YouTube channel, and I think a lot of his other things is called Daily Refinement. And he has come up with an upgraded version of the 30-minute Poshmark method. And I think it's worth watching, and I think it's worth taking notes. It's very simple, and it's a way that it appears would sensibly help you to make, in about 2 hours per day, a nice little extra income. So, or you can just do the 2-hour method over and over and over and over and make, a lot more than that. He said that, and it was really reasonable. He said that if you use this method, you could probably make about $25 an hour. So I think it's worth watching. Again, that's the Daily Refinement. One thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about is called creating events on your own. One thing that I remember when I read a lot about marketing and sales when I had the boutique is that it's great when there's a community event. It's great when there's a holiday. All that stuff is great, and it can be great for sales. However, you need to create your own events. And I did this in my boutique by, I had my little brother come and bring his grill one time, and we just cooked up a bunch of hamburgers and hot dogs and had chips and soda for free for my customers. And a lot of people came, and a lot of people bought things. And even if they didn't buy things, they became, our friends and our customers in the future. So we did that kind of thing, and it really was helpful. So I've been thinking of ways that we can do that on Poshmark. And one of the ways that I thought of was creating your own weekly sales. And I think on the topic of sales, there's an app called PicMonkey that was suggested by Jenna at Empty Hanger, and I've been using that to make banners for my Poshmark closet, which I'm sure is just absolutely nothing to you guys, but it's a big deal to me to have learned how to do that. Just really simple little banners. And one thing that I also learned when I had the boutique is that if you have a sale, you need to really mean it. It needs to be something that gets people's attention. Nobody is going to pay that much attention if you put up a banner that says 10% off everything. Nobody cares. Some people might, but it's not going to get I need to go to that closet right now. I have to go there. So I just encourage you to try for a day something big and crazy, like buy one, get one free, half off all bundles. When I was at the boutique, I used to do half off all fashion jewelry, or I would do buy one scarf, get one free. And I always knew that when folks got that deal, I had priced accordingly ahead of time. So just know that when you are pricing your items, you are preparing for this kind of a sale to happen in the future. That's my 2-cent advice. It worked in my retail business. I actually sold the business. I won't get into that. But it was relatively successful. It's still working now. I mean, somebody still owns it. It's still a boutique. It's still a hair salon and a spa. So, and we live in a very small town. So I think if you're going to, moral of that story, if you're going to have a sale, make it worth your customers' while. Grab their attention and make it so that they absolutely have to attend that sale, even if it's only for this one day. Next thing is, I bought a jean jacket when I think I might have been at the bins. I think I was at the bins. It's a Christopher Banks jean jacket, and it's very cute. It's got good bones. It's got really nice seams. It's not damaged in any way, except what I missed when I was at the bins, and this happens to everybody. It happens to me, is that some of the little jewels that are in the snaps were not there anymore. And so, I had rhinestones. I do paper crafts and stuff. So I had rhinestones, and I just took a little bit of glue and I dropped some rhinestones in there. Well, they just don't look as sparkly as the other ones. So I'm not going to sell this as is on Poshmark. What I've decided to do is I think I'm going to take some old lace and maybe rip this thing up a little bit and just kind of turn it into its own project. So I will get back to you guys on that. I don't know if I'll sell it. Maybe I'll have a giveaway. I don't know. But I'm kind of excited about it. I had that case opened on Poshmark. The lady who got the item, who she was and was not happy with it. I wanted to let you guys know Poshmark did give her money back. I'm very thankful. One less thing for me to have to think about. And, she and I were gracious towards each other during the process. She simply didn't get what she thought she was going to get. I thought I was making a good sale. All good. She can have her money back. And I'm not going to get the item back as far as I know, and that's perfectly fine. So I don't even have to think about that anymore. It's done. What's my next thing? Oh, there's a YouTube channel called The Thrifty Flamingo, and they have longer videos than some other YouTubers, but what I do is I turn on their stuff and I will listen to it. Maybe if I'm, like today, I'm doing laundry, tons of laundry today. So I will probably listen to some of their videos as I'm folding laundry. And if I hear something that I absolutely have to watch, that I'll stop doing what I'm doing and I'll watch. But there's a lot to be learned on that channel. And they cover a lot of different topics. They were talking about closet clear out on a video that I was watching today. And that kind of helped me to understand closet clear out a little bit better. I still don't totally get it, I gotta be honest. But again, create your own events. You can do it yourself. So I had my cat. It wasn't you, Bill. You're a good boy. Just knocked something over, but it's not anything that broke. It's fine. I'll fix it. Anyway, pay it forward challenge on Poshmark. This is my challenge to you, Poshers. I had a lady who had this bundle made for a really long time. She wanted to buy it. She wanted to buy it. She wanted to buy it. And I mean, we can't always buy the clothes that we want. I mean, that's life. But then after a couple of weeks, she decided that she could buy one of the shirts, but she couldn't afford both of them. So she chose the one she wanted. And I was at Sonic not very long ago, and I'd gotten lunch, and the person in front of me in line had paid for my lunch randomly. And I was just shocked when I didn't have to pay for my lunch, but it was so nice. And so I decided, I'd kind of been carrying that around with me because I needed to give something to somebody, but I hadn't found what I was going to do to kind of pay that to the next person forward. So what I did is I gave her the 2 shirts for the price that she was going to have to pay for one. And she just couldn't believe it. And I said, well, I had something really nice happen to me. So if you wouldn't mind, whenever it feels right for you, just please go do something nice for somebody else. And she was thrilled, and she said that she would happily pay it forward. So I decided that I would tell you guys about that only because I thought maybe you guys would want to do something like that. Do a pay it forward on Poshmark. Do something nice for one of your customers. Way over nice. Like I said, I gave her a top. It was a very nice top, and it had never been worn, but I was able to get it at a really reasonable price, so it didn't cost me very much, but it certainly made her day. She couldn't believe it, and it did my heart good to have done something nice for somebody else. So, sorry, I keep talking about it. Anyway, do that, please, on Poshmark, and write down below what you guys did, how your person reacted, and remind them to do it for someone else, and have them tell you what they did. Because our world, and I know it's because I'm getting older, but our world to me doesn't seem as nice as it used to seem. People, I don't know, it just seems like a kind of a sad place a lot of the time. And I'm sure that's because I'm a social worker, so I see a lot of the worst things that there are out there to see, which is why I need hobbies. But yeah, let's do something nice for somebody and ask them to pay it forward to the next person. And we'll see what happens. So thank you very much, my little weirdos. And as always, every time we see each other, please share the video, because I have 11 followers now, but I would like to have more. I'd like to grow a following on YouTube. And yeah, share it. If you're new here, subscribe. I'm Maggie. I'm just a Poshmark seller. I'm also a social worker and a mom and a kitty foster mom and other things too. So thank you very much for stopping by today, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.